Well, today marks 24 days since Hurricane Helene stormed through our state. In central Georgia, we witnessed the destruction it left behind. In Wheeler County, they say they're still recovering, but only with help.
From the National Guard, the Sheriff's Office, GBI unit, and emergency agencies. But they're also crediting some local helpers for the progress. Fariha Abrar met some of the helpers, and Fariha, tell us about them.
Well, a lot of the adults, or most of them that I kept in touch with in Wheeler County, are constantly crediting the kids in the community for their progress post-Helene. The softball team at Wheeler County High collaborated with distribution centers to get help and donations to people in need. And some of the helpers I met are homeschooled. They worked 16-hour shifts with a smile for 2 weeks straight.
The Lord was really watching over Wheeler County.
And so were his angels. Most of them never lived through a storm like Helene.
I did not hear it because I was sleeping. When I walked outside, our house looks like a war zone now. My trampoline, it was in our yard. Now it's on the other side of our pasture.
We live like 3/4 of a mile off the road, so all of our whole driveway is covered in trees. And we had to move 70 trees to be able to get out of our driveway. As slow as we were going, that's all we could do was count.
Despite facing their own obstacles in the storm's aftermath,
Just doing whatever I could to help.
You can ask everybody here. I was itching to go give out deliveries and help people. I just wanted to help somebody.
Coffee man. I just ran and did whatever jobs people told me to do, random jobs.
I would do it over again if I had to.
local leaders, the Sheriff's Office, GBI unit, and even the National Guard credit these kids in Wheeler County for lending a hand when they needed it most.
And you couldn't check on anyone. Like the first few days, no service, so nobody to check on. So stressful, I swear.
During this, everybody came together and helped each other out, and it was really nice to see that we were capable of doing that. Put our differences aside and come together.
Because it does give you perspective, because sometimes we can get trapped in our own little bubble and say, oh, well, this is bad, and this is bad, and this is bad, and this is bad. And then you go and you look out and you go, oh my gosh, I have it so much better than a lot of people.
And for families with linemen working tirelessly.
So it's been like really hard not being able to see them because they're working like 16-hour shifts. They were very stressed and tired with all the stuff they're having to do, and it hurts me to see that they're going through this.
After counting their blessings.
The lights and like the internet and stuff that we take for granted, like that we just use every day.
They took care of each other.
There are a lot of people that were able to get help that they needed beforehand, but they just didn't have the means to get that help.
We will not stop until the work is done, until our community is back and better than ever.
Very blessed that they were okay and that we could do that for them.
The landscape around us has changed, but the landscape of the community, everybody together, has changed for the better.
Really some incredible kids. Now, there are still some people who need help in Helene's aftermath. If you want to lend a hand, you can go to 13wmaz.com and find a verified list of campaigns raising money, helping communities recover from the storm.
What